Hi, so I'm here with this week's CSA box, and I can't even count weeks anymore. We've had vacations, we've gotten to the point where we've had so many boxes, I've just lost count. So it is July 27th, 2025 as of this recording, and we're in central New York. So this is what is fresh and in season at this moment. I do have two boxes this time because last week I was out of town and we decided just to go ahead and miss that box, and our CSA gives us the option of several different options. If we can't pick up a box, we can donate that box, we can double up, and that what we chose to do was double up. So this week I've got two boxes of vegetables, and we also are able to go in and adapt. So I don't remember exactly what the original distribution was because I did go in and when our CSA gives us peppermint, well, I've got a peppermint garden out there. So I turn down the peppermint and I choose something else. And that's one of the things I really appreciate about our CSA is the flexibility. That being said, the CSAs that have that set box, it's kind of fun because you get new things and, you get to experience new things and try new vegetables and things, and you try to figure out what you like and what you don't like. So anyway, so this is what was in this week's box. It's been a couple of days. We've had a crazy couple of days. I was hoping to get to this a few days ago, so things are starting to yellow just a little bit, but we're where we are, so we're gonna move on from here. We have this kale. Look at that beautiful kale. And this is the curly kale. So something like this, there are a couple different options. I can do grains and greens, which I do with a peanut sauce. I love using Trader Joe's grain mix and just cooking that and steaming this on top of it and then adding a peanut sauce to it. That's one of my favorites. I may also put this in the dehydrator and dehydrate it and crinkle it up, and I can use it in soups over the winter. A lot of different options for the kale. And kale is just one of those super greens that's just so super healthy for you with all the antioxidants and fiber and everything. So it's definitely one of my favorites. There's also a great walnut sauce that the Esselstyns do. If you look up the Esselstyn family, they're out of Cleveland. They've got a great walnut sauce. I know it's in Dr. Esselstyn's cookbook and I'm blanking on the name of it at the moment. But it's in there too. I can share that with you later. If you're interested, just give me a comment down below. Eggplant season's starting. I absolutely love eggplant season. And we've got several of them here. Things we do with eggplant, we might smoke them, cook them on the grill. Gives them a nice smoky flavor, and we make baba ganoush, one of our favorites around here, but also ratatouille. And ratatouille is actually what I have on the menu for this week. Depending on, I think it's just these two, so they'll probably both end up in ratatouille, but I might have enough to do both, so we'll see what happens. Okay, and digging down in, we have cucumbers. The cucumbers are coming in massive right now. There's a lot more here than I was thinking, so I'm excited about that. I like to slice cucumbers and use them for dipping, for with hummus. So, it gives you a lot of fiber, a lot of hydration, and you don't have the grains necessarily from the crackers and all the oil with that. So cucumbers are great for dipping, for salsa, like I said, hummus or salsa, something like that. We also I've got a couple of cucumber drinks. There's a cucumber and pineapple smoothie I like to do, as well as a cucumber soup and just a cool cucumber, I think it's called cucumint drink. It's an Ayurvedic recipe where it's cucumber and coconut water and some mint. Very, very refreshing. So that's our cucumber. And of course, it wouldn't be summer without zucchini. And we are in the throes of zucchini season, apparently, by looking at this box here. Zucchini, again, we're talking ratatouille. Ratatouille is a great way to use up your zucchini. Also, there's another cucumber. It's all mixed up in there. So you've got zucchini bread, and I'm going to start to sound like Forrest Gump with shrimp here pretty soon. In the comments below, give me what your favorite thing to do with zucchini is. I used to love zucchini patties growing up, like these little zucchini fritters or pancakes, whatever you want to call them. That was one of my favorites. Zucchini boats. I'm thinking about making some of those coming up. So lots and lots of zucchini. You can even freeze it and shred it, freeze it into 1 cup packages, and then pull it out for zucchini bread over the winter as well. So you can just saute up zucchini. You can cube it and roast it for Buddha bowls and other great uses for it. So obviously I'm going to be having a lot of fun with zucchini in the next couple days here. Okay, Oh, by the way, do you know that there's an actual, I think it's coming up in my newsletter. I did about 5 newsletters. I had worked ahead this week. So I think it's coming up that there's not only a National Zucchini Day, but that National Zucchini Day is also National Leave Zucchini on Your Neighbor's Porch Day. So just so you know, if you have an abundance of zucchini, there's a day for you to leave your zucchini on your neighbor's porches. Cabbage, head of cabbage. This I do know I went in and added this in exchange for peppermint or something like that, sage, whatever I have in my garden already. Cabbage, there are a number of things I like to do with it. The main thing I'm thinking of with this one is Marcella Hazan's minestrone soup, and that will use some of the zucchini, use something else coming up in the box here, and the cabbage is one of my favorite minestrone soups. I'm looking forward to making a big batch of that and freezing it for winter as well. Okay, we've got a couple more zucchini hiding down here. Okay, let's see. Got the zucchini, and then now another box. I've got a couple of lettuce mixes here. So just spring mixes. This will be nice. We'll get these washed up. And I like to wash them up and then put them in a container like this, put a paper towel on the bottom to soak up moisture. And we have a ready salad bar. So you just go in, grab some pre-washed lettuce, and you're ready for salad, for a snack, for a meal. If dinner's not quite ready yet, you can start with a salad for everyone who's hungry and wants to get started. So, okay, let's go down here. This is where my lettuce is starting to look questionable down there a little bit, or my something else down there. But okay, so we have cilantro and parsley. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'll have to dig around down there. So I know I should have one more batch, and I'll have to see which one is which. Usually by taste, because they're the same family. They look the same. So I'll have to test out those. Tomatoes are starting to come in. So here we have our ratatouille again, my other ratatouille ingredient. So I use sliced tomatoes, sliced zucchini, and sliced eggplant in my ratatouille. And I do have a video, I believe I have a video where I made ratatouille. So if you're interested in that, I can link to it below in the description. And also I can share that recipe with you. It's one of our favorites. Okay, got some more little tiny tomatoes. You can also do stuffed tomatoes, just sliced tomatoes on salads, on burgers, those kinds of things. Okay, green peppers are coming in. We have a lot of green this week, huh? So green peppers are coming in. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of green peppers. I kind of tolerate the colored bell peppers. But green peppers have never been one of my favorites. I've given them many, many chances. So I like them in spaghetti sauce if they're finely chopped. And there are a lot of peppers. But everyone else in my house likes peppers, so it's not always just about me. So what we'll be doing with these peppers is making a unstuffed pepper skillet is on my menu plan for this coming week, and we'll be using those to make that. And I'll probably just have personally the minestrone soup I talked about for my meal. So, okay, so here we go. That's all of our peppers. And we're gonna come down to, okay, here's the other, there's our other, either parsley or cilantro, part of the parsley on that one. Okay, my lettuce is not looking that good. So we're just gonna move that over here. It's not looking that great. So I will sort through that and see what looks great or doesn't, what will make it. And actually that's more the escarole. And here's our red leaf, some like red lettuce here. Again, I'll sort through that. You know, lettuce is one of those things I should have gotten into the fridge fast enough pretty quickly, but I didn't because I need to go through my fridge, but that will be taken care of this afternoon. And like I said, we are where we are right now. So we're just going to move from there. And then we have down here green beans. So green beans, these will go into, at least one of them will go into that minestrone. The other may as well. If not, I will probably steam those up for later. So if you have any questions about what to do with your veggie box around this time of summer, go ahead and make a comment, DM me. I'm happy to send you some recipes, help you out. Or if you have any recipes you want to share with everyone, feel free to link to them in the comments. And we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.